God bless. God bless. There we go. Thank you. I had to call on your name twice. Were you not listening? Do you have your back turned this time, Jesus? Okay, into the content. Into the content. Content.
Fucking thing sucks!
Who is Scott Morrison? Well, let's fucking find out a little bit about Scott Morrison. I got a couple clips, and after these clips, you're gonna say to yourself, okay, like, those were good and all, but, like, do I know anything more about Scott Morrison? Alright, let's continue. Fucking Scott Morrison just getting way too into it. Just taking these goddamn kids out first, okay? Okay, we need to point out that he was obviously giving her too fucking hard, okay? He was fully torqued. You can't be fully torqued, dog. They're tiny. You're gonna fucking, like, run into these kids and you're just gonna fucking murder spin them. You need to have a little bounce in your step. You can't be, like, lean fucked over like that. You know, like, this angle... Here, we're taking this up a notch here in Telorxian fucking technology. Okay, we're really analyzing the clips from perspectives that you aren't gonna see from anyone else. Okay? No one will show you these things, but we're opening that now. Here is his fucking current fucking body weight. He's fully fucking torqued. You should never be at this angle, okay? Yo, the angle, whatever this is here, what would you say that, like, this is 90 degrees? So this would be what? Another, like, what, 120 degrees? 120 degrees? That says 120, don't ask. Too torqued. You can't be doing that. Where he should have been is up here. Okay? Okay, he should have been here. And, you know, his arm could have been here, and his other arm here. A little more relaxed. And his other leg a little more fucking like, okay, here we are. I'm just hanging out. You know, I can easily waltz over to this zone. But right here, IRL ScoMo, he's got fucking straight laser beam eyes. Do you see the intensity difference? When you have this angle, you are now on a deep, intense, almost laser focused attack, and that's where it becomes dangerous and, like, inevitable that this is going to happen. If you're up here, you know, you just got a more lazy fucking kind of spotlight, but, you know, you're not actually getting out to here, because this is what we call the E for effort zone. I was going to write the word effort, but that's too much effort, so I'm just not going to do it. Fucking, this is the effort zone. And he's not going to put out that effort if he is at this posture in the middle of a soccer game. The possibility of him putting out effort enough to get here is, like, you know, like, this here is, like, definitely, like, the safe zone. This is the L for likely zone. You know, this is where he's likely going to be if he's standing up at this range. These kids would have been safe. But he really was just trying to flex on these kids with this aggressive fucking angle that you see here. Fucking Boris Johnson also did it because Boris Johnson is also a stupid fucking idiot. Let's go. Woo. What a fucking loser piece of shit. What a disgusting fuck this dude is. This is so funny. This is so funny.
Yes.
What a fucking absolute goofball, okay? What a fucking goofball. But that's not the goofball we're talking about today. Even though they both tackle children. Oh, there's still a bit of this video.
Australian news.
The resemblance is rather uncanny if you look closely enough.
I feel sorry for the guy sometimes because there's a lot of abuse being hurled at him.
What a disgusting Canadian answer. Oh, fuck yeah, buddy. You know what I'm saying there, eh? Fuck off. Oh, I don't know what he's fucking, what he's doing there, eh? But, hey, buddy called him a fucking cunt a few times there, thinking I was him, and saying, hey, you're destroying all of our forests and shit, eh? Well, I just fucking told him, hey, fucking sit back, smoke dirt, fucking, crack yourself a pill, fucking, it's okay, you know, like, fuck, feel bad for the guy, eh? Fuck, doesn't mean you just fucking calling a dude fucking a cunt all the time, eh? Fuck. fuck, sorry, but like, I don't think that's, you know, super nice there, eh? Fuck. There's still a politician. You should still show him some respect there, eh, man? Fuck. So, we are going to watch this video. I watched the first couple seconds of this, and I highly disagree with it. But it's 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Greasy fucking bastards, I tell ya. Alright, speaking of greasy bastards, let's see if fucking ScoMo shit himself in Australia.
In a time when world leaders are shutting down borders, wearing blackface, and threatening to blow each other up, I thought it'd be fun to look at a scandal of epic comedic proportions. A story.
There's Trudeau. Blackface Trudeau. This is our Prime Minister, okay? Fucking, this is like a cool little party trick that Justin used to do. Castro Jr. I wish. Do you know how much cooler fucking Justin Trudeau would be if he was fucking Castro's son? Like, I would be so much more disappointed in how little he's done and like kind of what he's become. But at the same time, I would be just like so much more like, but yeah, like, but like he's also like fucking Castro Jr. You know, like he's like little Fidel. Goddamn rugby is pretty gnarly, but like I never really got into fucking rugby. I honestly don't understand, like with these shorts, for my European comrades in chat, like fucking cock-havered comrades in Europe. How does your dick not fall out of these pants? Like, how does your shit not, like, I'm not saying you have to have, like, a massive fucking hog. You don't even need to have, like, a massive hog or anything like that. Like, that shit's, like, so close to, like, your nutsack hanging out of that shit. Like, how do? Too risky for me, okay? I ain't risking my fucking nutsack fucking hanging out there.
The story goes like this. The year is 1997. The Super League Grand Finals are on, between the Brisbane Broncos and the Cronulla Sharks.
September 20th. 1997. May its day be praised. May its day be praised. This is a holy day. ScoMo, September 20th. Shit himself at McDonald's Day.
Scott Morrison, who was not yet in politics, was at the game, cheering for his favourite team, the Sharks.
I can say this year, I'm very confident about how the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks are going to go in this year's premiership.
The Sharks got spanked, and he left the game in a depressed state. On his way home, he needed to take a dump, so he pulled into the local McDonald's, but before he could make it into the bathroom,
So what you need to understand here that I think is they're just being glossed over, probably for brevity of the video, but I think that we need to explain the true solace that this man is facing, because he's going to write a lot of stuff off. I have faith in Scott Morrison shitting his pants at McDonald's. You know, if anybody ever asks me, what do you have faith in? Scott Morrison shitting himself at McDonald's in 1997, September 20th. Never forget. What we need to understand is that he loved this team very much. He genuinely believed that his team would win. And that didn't come true. And in this complete state of devastation, you know, your head is reeling. You don't know what to do. Cognitive dissonance starts to set in. They couldn't have lost. They couldn't have lost. They just can't. And you're just distraught. At those deep, deep moments of despair, you look for any form of solace, any form of comfort. And he got fucking sought comfort there. I just really need you to understand how distraught he was. Because it's important. It is important.
way home, he needed to take a dump, so he pulled into the local McDonald's, but before he could make it into the bathroom, tragedy struck. Scott Morrison, the man who would one day run the whole country, filled his undies, and that is where the story ends.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful plaque. It was at this spot in the unknown of the 20th September 1997 that Scott Morrison defecated his pants. After the Cronulla Sharks lost the Super League Grand Final to the Brisbane.
A great story, right? It is all the makings of a blockbuster biopic. The only problem is, it was all a lie. I know, it's a fun story.
No, it's not. It's not a lie.
view the evidence, but the problem is, there isn't much. It is understood that the very first claim of prime ministerial droppings was this tweet on the 23rd of August 2018 that
there isn't much evidence of fucking Jesus existing in the first place. I believe that it is more likely that there was a Jesus figure that, you know, stories fucking went around about. I don't believe anything that he fucking did or anything like that. But, like, you know, like, I believe that, you know, there probably was. But, like, there's not much evidence. But people have fucking faith. You know, and I'm not a fan of faith. I think that faith is often misplaced and misguided, and I'm not a fan of faith. That being said, regardless of what the finger quotes evidence may show, I believe that he shit his pants at that McDonald's on September 20th, 1997. And that is a call to of faith, you know, that I can really get behind, because the meaning is just so deep. And its importance to us, I think, is just far too important to just go off of, oh, there's very little evidence. Yeah, like, but there is evidence. So, I don't know. I think we're just going to engage in some faith here.
It just so happens to be the day before Morrison assumed the position of Prime Minister after a messy leadership vote in his party. If the claim is true, why wouldn't there have been claims prior to ScoMo becoming Prime Minister? It seems like very fishy timing, don't you think?
No, it's not fishy timing, because the true miracle of the ScoMo shit hadn't happened yet. Convenient timing? Yeah, of course it was convenient timing. Was it convenient that Jesus came back on the third day? No, it was intended. Fucking ScoMo's fucking great shit on September 20th, 1997, as foretold, was only to be revealed when its true insights and revelations could be attained. And like, that's why these people don't understand. Okay, the reason it came out in 2018 is because the true meaning, as I said before, of the ScoMo shit in McDonald's is to show that politicians are not divine. They are solely humans, as divine beings are incapable of shitting themselves at a McDonald's. And what it shows us as humans is that we aren't to bow down to these figures. We aren't to shatter in awe. We aren't to turn our head and look away from the horrors. These are just humans. They are but men. They are capable of shitting themselves at a McDonald's. And until that story's true meaning could be unveiled, he must have become a politician. Obviously, in order to fulfill prophecy. What do you mean convenient? Yeah, it was foretold. This is, you know, a faith claim that I have and wholeheartedly believe in. I hope that y'all can feel the same way. Prime ministerial droppings are as real as Jesus. You heard it here first. Well, are as real as the miracles of Jesus. Fucking 1997 to like 2018. Yeah, 20 years. You know, like Paul, his revelation of Jesus on the Damascus Road. Maybe DonJoyRide here was on, you know, a McDamasscus journey. And he had the revelation of the Scott Morrison shit. It was because it was time for that truth to be revealed to the world that was done. We know Scott Morrison was real, right? We know that he was a fan of the Sharks. He knew that he was in that area, and like this is one of the closest fucking McDonald's. And you know, people fucking saying, you know, it wasn't the closest McDonald's or anything like that. Well, I would just say like it wasn't about the shit. He was heartbroken. His team lost. He was going through a struggle. And it takes some time for him to process that and realize what he wanted. And what that was to go to McDonald's and relieve himself of hunger and bowels. So, you know, I don't think we should fault the guy.
Engadine wasn't even the closest McDonald's to the stadium.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. That matters in no way, shape, or form. The one closer might have been very busy. They were leaving an event. He might have said, oh, yeah, mate, let's fucking go to the next Macca's. And he went into that McDonald's, and he was fucking upset. He was distraught, and he realized he had to take a shit. But there were plenty of people at that one, too. And he took a shit. And they say that day that over 500 people fucking saw him. Over 500 people saw him shit himself at that McDonald's. I have accessed this personally through revelation in looking into this and, you know, learning more. It just came to me that, wow, there could have been like 500 people in that McDonald's. And then I said, yep, there were. And that is my claim. And my faith, my belief. My belief is that there was at least 500 people who saw him shit at that McDonald's. He could have shit at a Wendy's. He could have shat at, I don't know, fucking Outback Steakhouse. I don't know what they have in Australia. The reason he shat at McDonald's is because there's a few deeper meanings to McDonald's over any other ones. First of all, the most obvious meaning, which we should always go with first, is the I'm loving it. When you think of McDonald's, you think ba-da-da-da-da, I'm loving it. And what you don't normally think of when you think of loving something is prime ministers taking shit at the restaurant. It's a critique that these people that you idolize, these people that you look up to, all the things I was saying before, how not only are they human, but they're shitting on all the things you love. You know, you're saying, I'm loving it, like this is what I want. And they know it, and they are shitting on that. They're defecating on that. If we dive deeper into the holiness of this fucking story, it truly is beautiful, and there's many truths that we can get from that. What is Ronald? A clown. And what it's doing and what it's saying is that you and him, all of us involved in this restaurant, are clowns for partaking in this whole charade. By partaking in our current system, our current politics, our deification of these fucking neoliberal politicians, those of us who buy into and accept, we are the clowns who are being shit on. This is why I think that it's such a deep and frankly prophetic message. You know, I know back in the day, people didn't have like phones and cameras with them, but you know, security cameras existed. And maybe pray and have faith that one day we shall recover the security footage of ScoMo shitting himself at the fucking Engadine fucking McDonald's on September 20th, 1997. Maybe never forget.
It could be that he intentionally went to Engadine McDonald's to take a dump, targeting the site like some sort of turd terrorist.
I did really factor in turd terrorism into why somebody would go to a farther away place to take a shit. But then I realized, no. Like, that's not, you know, that's not likely. Only once you put yourself in the shoes of a man who's just heartbroken over their team losing, as well as leaving an event, mixed with, you know, the busyness of fucking one fucking McDonald's closer, probably busier than the one farther away, and him just needing time to process. He's heartbroken. And once he processes and understands what's going on, he goes into the Engadine McDonald's. There is a deeper level that talks about, you know, the fragility of man in relation to Engadine being the location chosen. But we're not really getting into that point yet. So it makes a lot more sense than being a poop terrorist. You know, I think that really reduces the beauty of the story.
I think it's a fun story that sprouted from...
Frankly, it's offensive.
What really happened at the Engadine McDonald's in 1997?
You just gotta laugh along, but like, he knows, you know, we all know that he knows. ScoMo has to say, I didn't shit myself at the Engadine McDonald's. He has to say it. But we all know, Mr. Morrison, what really happened. We all know the truth. One day, the true beauty and understanding of the ScoMo stories shall be revived and restored. And only then will we recover the holy footage stored somewhere in the security cams. May it come quickly. Target acquired, saying that it's all a hoax, making jokes, downplaying the McDonald's shit. It looks like the Australian CIA is in on it. Yep, he's tracked the location. Australian CIA. Hopefully we're spreading the awareness of the true story, you know what I mean?
Think whatever you want about the man's politics or ethics, he seems to be able to take a joke.
Well, he definitely knows how to take a shit in McDonald's. I think that today is a blessed day. And I am absolutely honored that we could all share this day together.
fucking thing sucks!